Mama Russell here. Today we are going to be making no-bake cookies. Super simple, very few ingredients, something that's really fast, and let's get started. So we start out, we have 3 cups of oatmeal, and use what you have. I have actually quick cook oats, and I have old-fashioned oats, and I use half and half. So I use 1.5 cups of quick cooking and 1.5 cups of old-fashioned. Old-fashioned ones are a little bit more the full oat versus quick cook ones that are all kind of chopped up. So you start that in a bowl. You add 1/2 cup of cocoa powder. Hey, don't try that cocoa powder. It doesn't taste good. There's no sugar in it. You can add nuts. You can add coconut. So I'm going to add 1/2 cup of coconut. Whoops, making a mess already. So 1/2 cup of coconut. I'm going to stir all that together. That way the cocoa is dispersed throughout the whole thing. Then I'm going to add 1/2 cup of peanut butter. Add a little protein in there. This recipe has a lot of sugar in it, and so the protein or the peanut butter will add the protein to it, a little protein to it. And then you're just going to mix that around until the peanut butter and the oats are together. Okay, I think that's good because when we add the hot mixture, it's going to melt the peanut butter and we'll be able to stir it better. So now you're going to put that aside, and now we're going to start the liquid mixture. We melt 1/4 cup of butter or 1/2 stick of butter over medium-high. Okay, and once it's melted, you are going to add 1/2 cup of milk, 2 cups of sugar, and then you're going to stir. And you want to bring this to a boil. The sugar will dissolve. Simple, easy. If you are young and doing this, you want parent supervision just because this is going to be a very hot mixture. If you mix butter and sugar together over a high temperature, you will end up with caramel after a while. So it's very, very hot mixture. So just be very careful. So once it starts to do that, you let it cook for 1 minute. And as soon as I see a rolling boil, which means the whole top is involved, then I will start the 1 minute. Once you do that, once a minute goes by, you're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So as soon as I put this in there, it's going to do that. Turn the heat off. I'm going to move this to the side. I'm going to bring my cocoa oatmeal mixture. I'm going to take this. Okay. I'm going to use my Danish whisk that I just got, and I absolutely love it. Okay, I love this whisk. See how it gets at the bottom and there's no dry stuff at the bottom, which is really nice. So once you've done a cookie sheet that has parchment paper on it, this is the second time I've done this today. So you're going to take 2 spoons. And I'm not going to waste parchment paper, but because this is so hot, you don't want to use your finger to scoop it off the spoon. You can do it by cookies. So here's how you would do it. You would scoop and you plop and scoop and plop. You could also, in a like 9x13 baking dish, you could make no-bake bars. And so with that, you would just take this and stick it into the container and spread it like frosting, and then you would cut them into individual bars. I do it both ways. It's easier to do the bars. It doesn't take as long. But if you just want individual pieces, you could just do this. You can do them smaller than this. You can do them bigger than this. They're easy to wrap in saran wrap. The bars are easier to wrap in saran wrap after you cut them. But no-bake cookies. Not super healthy, but you know what? If you want a nice cocoa pick-me-up, this will do it for you. Thank you for joining me today for no-bake cookies. The recipe is in the description. I hope you're enjoying these series of recipes. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. And thanks for, again, joining me. Have a great day.